everyone and welcome to my saddle pad collection video. Now, I hadn't planned on doing another saddle pad collection video, but I asked on my addiction Instagram, which is called saddlepad_addiction. I'll link it down below. I asked there if people wanted to see a saddle pad collection, and everybody wanted to see that. I also asked them if I should divide it into two videos, one with all the dressage pads, one with all the jump pads. They didn't want that. They wanted everything in one video. They didn't know what they were getting into because I have a lot of saddle pads, and I'm not bragging or anything. It's just my passion to collect saddle pads, and I have accumulated a lot of them. I have 2 saddle pads for sale. I have 2 saddle pads that are coming in the mail, but I figured we should just do this because otherwise it's going to grow out of proportion. I have lost count of how many I have, so yeah, it's a problem. And if I sound strange, it's just because I am sick. So I've organized all my saddle pads by brand, and I try to put the ones within the brand that have the same color after each other so I can go through them quicker for you guys. So this video don't end up being like an hour long. So let's just get started. My first saddle pad is my dressage competition pad. It is from the Austrian brand Ico, and it's the Ico Crystal Shine in white and black. It has black edge and a black glitter edge, and in the stitching there are these diamonds. It's a really pretty pad. I definitely recommend trying Ico. They are a little small in size though, so be aware. My next saddle pad brand is Equestrian Stockholm. Now, like I said, I have this Instagram, and on this Instagram I had a knockout voting thing on my saddle pads. So my followers chose their favorite saddle pad of my saddle pads, and the winner was the Equestrian Stockholm Parisian Blue, which is light blue with a silver glitter and a white piping. This is not my favorite of my Equestrian Stockholm pads, but it is a really nice pad. I actually bought this more or less on a whim on sale. So this next one is actually one of my favorite Equestrian Stockholm pads. It's the purple and gold. Now the color is really pretty warm purple. I'm not sure if I can get it to show it properly on camera because it's really hard to do that sometimes. But it has navy and gold piping and the gold plaque. Yeah, it is one of my favorite of my Equestrian Stockholm. Next one is the Aurora Blues. Didn't think I would like this pad. I don't know why. I mean, I like these blue-green colors. I was just like, it's copies this and it copies that. But I saw it on a horse show and I fell in love, so I got it. So bluey-green color with a navy edge and this blue with silver glitter piping and a silver plaque. My next Equestrian Stockholm is probably what I would use as my jump competition pad. It's the Mahogany Glimmer, which is like the most gorgeous pad, and I don't think I can get the glitter to show up properly. I hope I can. It's got black and black edge, and the plaque is, I think, black. It looks black to me. It might be silver, might be the lighting that does that. I did try to film this saddle pad collection earlier and on a sunny day, and it just sparkles something insane. I love this pad. Next color is the Royal Navy or Royal Classic, not really sure. But I have 2 of those, one in dressage and one in jump. So this is a navy pad. It has a gold plaque. It has a brown edge, brown, navy and gold piping, and a gold piping. Did I say gold plaque? I think I said gold plaque. It is super gorgeous. The next color is the deep olivine. Again, I have it in both dressage and jump. This is the only cob pad that Equestrian Stockholm does with the sharp edge on the end, as you can see. But yeah, green color. I don't think it's really olive, but yeah, it's black and silver piping and the black plaque. And I really love this pad. Bought this one used. Have used it on picking. It's really good. The only negative thing I can say about Equestrian Stockholm pads is that this bit is a little too far forward, so it slips back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get someone to sew a seam here to stop the girth to go all the way forward so the pad can go back, because if the girth is stopped here, I think the pad will stay in place. Next is my first Equestrian Stockholm. It's the Emerald in dressage. So it's a really nice blue-green color, a nice navy binding and piping, and silver piping and a silver plaque. Really love this. The next pad is the Faded Fuchsia. I think this is super cute and super cool and different. It has like a purpley navy, then into a fuchsia, then back into the purpley navy, and the silver plaque and two navy piping bindings. And my last Equestrian Stockholm pad is my newest Equestrian Stockholm pad, and that's the Monaco Blue. Again, I was late to this trend as well because I didn't think I would like it. I was hoping they would bring back Moroccan blue. Didn't do that. It's a really beautiful blue color, rose gold plaque, navy edge. Then there's a navy with rose gold piping and a rose gold piping inside that. And since I was so late, I ended up having to get this from Australia because it was sold out everywhere. The next brand is the Equito brand. I absolutely love some of their pads. Some of the pads are absolutely gorgeous. Some of the other colors are not my taste. So this is the hazelnut pad, which I have in both jump and dressage. This pad is a beautiful warm hazelnutty color. It has a rose gold plaque and two rose gold pipings, and then it has a black binding. Now, if this had a dark brown binding, can you imagine how gorgeous it would have been? Like, why did you put black on it? But like, still, like, it's gorgeous, but with brown binding, it would have been amazing. The next Equito color is the royal blue. Yes, I have it in both cuts. All my Equito pads, I have both cuts of the color that I love. So this is a royal blue color, silver plaque, double silver, glittery piping, and it's either black or very dark navy. I think it's black binding. They are so pretty. The next Equito color is the black and gold. This is the color if you want to make a statement. Black, gorgeous satin, gold plaque, glittery gold piping, then a double gold and black piping, and a black edge, of course. I mean, this makes a statement if you want somebody to like, wow. And my final Equito pad is the milk chocolate. I again have both of them. Now, I think this is named the wrong thing. I think this should be either champagne or like cappuccino or something. But it has a rose gold plaque, a bronzy glittery piping, a rose gold, I would say, piping, yeah. And the pad is in, it looks kind of cool sometimes in the light, but it is like a warm beige into like light brown, I don't know, cappuccino color, or like, yeah, champagne. I think it's so pretty. It's my absolute favorite. So next brand is the Eskadron brand. This is my absolute favorite equestrian brand. I love Eskadron. I could get like so many of their pads that I can't afford, and I would be happy. Basically, this is the brand I would pick if I could only pick one brand. First one I have is for sale. I think it's the rustic red pony jump / all-around pad. It has this glittery stripe in the binding, and it's a plain cotton pad, but you can see this I've used on Picken when she was shedding her absolute most. There's not a hair on this. These pads are amazing. So I have to stand like this now because it's falling. My next pad is from the same collection as the rustic red. This is the vintage gold pad. It's sort of like a almost mustardy color, and it also has the glittery edge, as you can see. My dad and I took some lovely photos of me and Picken in the autumn with this pad and a mustard jacket. She looked so good. It was so nice with all the leaves and everything. So I absolutely love this pad. Next color I have is the light blue contrast pad. I think this might be Eskadron by Clavundel or something pad, because I saw it on their website. But it's a light blue pad with a grey and white and light blue edge, and I have like some matching tops and everything. It's really cute. The next pad is one of the new Eskadron cotton contrast pads. It's the Dove color, so it's like a beige color. It looks maybe a little too cold on camera, I'm not sure, but it has the black edge and a glittery gold edge. I saw this and I absolutely fell in love, and I decided I had to have it. The next color is the blackberry color. Now this is Eskadron's version of burgundy, I suppose. It's like a dark, almost a little bit reddish purpley burgundy. This is the basic cotton pad, which is a type of pad you can get all year round, all the time. It's one that never goes out of stock as far as I know. Again, this has no fancy edge or anything, and a simple cotton pad, but they are amazing. Next is another new Eskadron cotton contrast pad. They come up with, I think it's 4 new colors, and this is the second color. This is the blackberry in the contrast, and it has a black edge and a glittery gold edge as well. This is in the pony dressage, and I am waiting for this in the jump as well because I think this looks amazing. My final blackberry pad is the glossy wave pad. I absolutely love this pad. It's just a plain satin pad without any edge or anything, and it has the wicker fabric underneath, or breathable or whatever. This is the most amazing pad, and I wish I could have this in every single color of the rainbow and more, and I wish I could have it in both jump and dressage. The next Eskadron color is black. I know, but is this a color? This is the Black Heritage pad from a couple of years ago. It has a rose gold stripe in the edge, and it has this Heritage logo as well. And this I have in the pony dressage. Next black pad is from the Reflex collection. I think it was last year or the year before. It was this black and like a hot pink one. So this is the glitter mesh, and I don't know if it shows up properly, but there is definitely glitter in the pad, and it's covered with this mesh fabric. It also has a sort of breathable spine, and I have this in the pony dressage. It also has a little logo there which says eskadron. And my final black eskadron is the glossy wave. Again, it's so simple and elegant. This next pad is from the 2022 Heritage Collection. This is the antique green glitter mesh pad. This has like a pale gold piping, satin in green, dark green pad with dark green glitter behind a black mesh. Has a Heritage logo. This is the only pad I have that are in full from them. It's actually too big for my saddle, but it's so pretty. So I'm keeping it in case I will have to change my saddle sometime in the future and get a bigger one. It has fun details such as you can remove this. You can also make it into the monoflap length, and behind the girth, normal girth strap here, you also have the monoflap sections. Keeping up with the green of eskadron, but this is in a different color. This is the racing green. This is the cotton basic pad in jump. I have 2 of those. Also have it in dressage, 2 of those as well. And I have the glossy wave in the contrast, so it has a grey edge and a grey and green piping. And I have the regular glossy wave in racing green as well. Next saddle pad color from eskadron is navy. This pad is from the same collection as the rustic red and the vintage gold. It's navy cotton, simple but elegant, with the glittery stripe in the binding. I also have this Durawoven dressage pads. This is 3 years old, I think, or maybe 4. The collection, I mean. So it's navy. Seems very sturdy. Has a beige edge and 3 different color beige pipings. Silicone to keep your saddle in place. A little logo here, it says eskadron, and it has like breathable fabric underneath and a breathable spine, and 2 different types of girth straps. This next navy is the matte gloss crystal. This is my favorite of my eskadron pads. I love it. It's so pretty. So it's got like a satin fabric and 2 navy pipings and a diamante piping in the middle. It has this E embroidery in the stitching, and yeah, also has the 2 different girth straps as well, and silicone. My final navy saddle pad from eskadron is one of the staple pads that eskadron has done for many years, and that is the big square pad. This is the navy with red, white and blue. It has this logo, white and red piping, navy binding. The pad is in the cotton, but the edge is in satin, and this is like a satin shiny fabric. These pads are super popular all around. It also has the different girth loops as well. I saw this, got this, and I absolutely love it. It's kind of thick and squishy, and I loved it so much that I had to have some other big square pads. Now the newer big square pads are kind of boring. It doesn't have the 3 colored stripes, so I went on a German web page which has some really nice old collections from eskadron, and I found this, which is from the Platinum collection. I think it was 2017, can't really remember right now. It's the violet grey, so it's got like a grey with a slight violet tint. It's got a purple and white and navy stripe. this here can be removed. You can see the eskadron logo there, and it comes with a rosette that you can put here as well, but I'm not going to use that because it's just too fiddly. Navy binding, white and purple piping, and the pads have the waffle on the side, if I forgot to say that. Yeah, and also on this side there's embossed platinum edition in the white. I think it's really, really nice, but this is so old it doesn't have the loops, it just has the plain one. On the same website I found this next pad. Now this is from the Next Generation collection. I don't remember which year it was from, maybe this was 2017, I can't remember, but this is the spearmint color, so it's a very, very light minty green. It has eskadron here in sort of a glittery silver silicone, and the pad goes from navy to spearmint, of course. Then it has a navy edge and two different colored minty pipings and a white one. And I think this is so cool. I think it's so fun, and it makes like a statement in a sense. So yeah, I really, really love this one. The next saddle pad I have is from a brand that's completely new to me. The brand is called Fair Play, and this is their Amber 2.0 pad, and it has this logo here, and it's got like a bright blue cotton pad with a white piping and the breathable fabric underneath. I thought this color was really, really fun. It's very sort of in your face blue, almost a little bit like neon in a sense. So which is why I bought it, and I'm really excited to try it out because it seems like a really light and good quality pad. It's not really as forward cut as I would like, but it's still a really, really cool pad. This next pad is from the German or Swiss brand Felix Bühler. This is one of my favorite pads that I own. I saw this on some German saddle pad collection videos, or schabracken sammlung videos, and I can't remember what this pad is called, but if you go on their website you could probably find it. I bought mine through Kremer. So it is a navy dressage pad with these flakes of rose gold and silver, a rose gold plaque which says Felix Bühler, and the edge is navy and rose gold and white. Yeah, it's navy pad, it has a pretty good with the relief and the breathable fabric underneath. Because these flakes are flakes and they don't stick as well as I thought, because I found some of them around the house. I probably will save this and only use it for special occasions, because I'm not sure if this can stand up to a washing machine. But it's so pretty and I had to have it. The next brand is the Glen brand. I'm not sure which country it comes from. I've only ever seen it in Sweden and Denmark and Norway, so I don't know. But this is the Glen N Noir saddle pad in Pony Jump. So it's a very beautiful dark green satin pad with black pipings and diamante piping and black edge. It has a little Glen logo there. I saw this pad at Oslo Horse Show when I was there, but they only had it in full size, so I ended up finding it actually online and ordering it, and I think it's really, really good. And when I ordered it, I saw they also had it in grey, so I had to have that as well. I always like to try new brands, and this next brand is a Polish brand. It's spelled HORSS. This is the Smaragd bling pad. I'm not sure where the bling is, but you know. So it's a beautiful, beautiful green color. Has their logo here, if you can see it, and a white and a beige piping. Now, this is a pony jump pad. I am selling this if anybody is interested. It's sort of velvety fabric, squishy on the medium thickness side, breathable on the side. I just don't have anything to match it with, and yeah, I have to get rid of some pads. Okay, this is the one I'm getting rid of. That and the eskadron rustic red. Next saddle pad is a horse pad. That's HORZE. This is the Vienna pad in black satin. Has like this fake leather edge, braidable fabric. Yeah, I think it's pretty glossy, classic, beautiful. It's probably because I can't get the glossy wave eskadrons in Norway in pony jump, so I bought this. The next brand is the brand Herx. You can probably find them now online if you live in Europe. It's hook.eu, I think. This is the JH collection Meadowville pad in the color Spectrum Blue. I think it's gorgeous. It has a silver plaque in just rubber or plastic, black edge and black and 2 silver pipings, dressage pad of course, and breathable fabric. And yeah, I think it's so pretty. The next brand I'm going to show you guys is the Kingsland brand. Kingsland is a Norwegian brand. Well, it was until they sold most of their company to a Danish person. This is the Kingsland promo pad from the Oslo Horse Show. Kingsland is the main sponsor, so they have sell pads and sweatshirts and everything. And this one is in grey with white and black piping or binding. Next colour is the Dalzell in blue depths. As you can see, Kingsland's logo changes all the time. It has a navy and a white edge, but even if the logo on their pads change all the time, they usually have this on the spine. The next one is the Rigaud pad in navy. I've used this on Pigeon. This one has a couple of white hairs on it, breathable fabric underneath, hot pink piping and a diamante piping. These pads are in cotton, by the way, and it has this glittery Kingsland logo. The next one is the Kingsland Rigaud in the color Port Royal, which is sort of like a burgundy one. Again, a logo, 2 silver and a black piping. This I think is like my favorite of my Kingsland pads. Next is the Kingsland Classic. This is actually the first saddle pad that I bought when I got my new saddle, and I'd realized that full-size pads look ridiculous on a 16-inch saddle. I mean, you have like 10 meters of saddle pad in front and 10 meters in back and 10 meters at the bottom. But yeah, so this is the classic pad. Has burgundy and off-white and navy on the logo and some beige on the writing, and the burgundy and white and navy edge. And finally, I also have the Kingsland Pony Jump. I think this is one of the oldest models, I think. Not sure, because it doesn't have the Kingsland logo. And yeah, I sort of remember this when it came out, basically. This is their logo. It's in red, white and blue, which is like the Norwegian flag colors. got this used online, but it isn't used. It actually is brand new. And I got it for almost nothing. So if you are a lemieux fan and you've waited patiently for me to reach the L in the alphabet, now is your time. This is my first lemieux saddle pad. This is the Black Currant in the suede in small medium. The next one I have is the Twilight collection in navy. So it has like this logo and some grey pipings and binding. I really like this collection. I think it looks really elegant, and yeah, so this is in the small medium. Next I have the fig color in the Loire in small medium in the CC. Really love the Loire. So the rest of my lemieux jump pads are in large, sadly, because lemieux was stupid and decided they wouldn't come out with small medium for a little while, and I can't find some of them in small medium that was available in small medium. So yeah, this is the black Loire in large. I also have the hunter green Loire in large. Now in peacock I actually have two pads in Loire. Don't know why. I mean, I know why, because I absolutely love this color, and yeah, I just wanted it so badly that I decided I needed to have two, to have it in my life forever and ever. And I also have the dressage in the suede. Next lemieux color is the ink blue. So I have the dressage in suede and the jump in Loire. I also have the Rioja. Again, here I've been able to find the dressage in small medium in Loire, which I'm so freaking happy about. And I got the jump in Loire, but in large, of course. This one has the squishy bit. Why are these pads more expensive than the ones with like the little flaps? I don't understand. Finally, my last lemieux pad and my favorite lemieux color is the champagne. So I have the dressage in small medium in Loire, and I have the jump in large, and this is so pretty. This is like, if I get to do cross country again, I would absolutely love to have this color and like a beige base layer that I have that matches amazingly. I think that would look really good. Now my final saddle pad brand is PS of Sweden. I only have two saddle pads from PS of Sweden, and this is also my latest saddle pad that I bought. PS of Sweden had a sale, which is why I bought this. This is the Pink Power Femme pad. I think it's like really cool with the Power Femme writing, and I really think the pink color is really pretty. I don't really like the piping, so I might actually do a little DIY to put something else over that one. Yeah, I got it for 70% off on the sales. I'm really happy. And my last pad is sort of like a unicorn for me, because I saw this online when it came out, I think, and I was like, oh, pretty, but too expensive. And then I saw some people have it in their saddle pad collection, and I was like, ooh, really, really pretty. But then you can get it in more. Don't think they produced a lot of these actually, but this is the PS of Sweden performance pad in the emerald, so it's different from the signature or logo or whatever the other one is called. So it has brown binding and beige and brown piping and a brown leather tag and like the emerald, of course. So this one I bought used on a Swedish horse website and I love it. It was so hard to find because I wanted it in cob, and most people have full size. And yeah, I'm so grateful to the person that decided she wanted to send the saddle pad to Norway. So that was my massive saddle pad collection video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope I haven't made too many mistakes. I guess I'll see in the editing. If you like this, please leave a comment. I love comments. They give me inspiration to make videos, okay? It makes me think that people actually watch my videos, even though not a lot of people do. Leave a like. Subscribe if you want to. That would be great. And remember to ring the bell so you can get a notification when I actually upload something. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!